we're here with Bryan Reynolds, who, Bryan, the last time that we had you on, we talked a lot of hitting, but we didn't get to focus a ton defensively. First and foremost, moving back to left field, how comfortable did you feel making that transition back this year?
Yeah, I mean, I've played a lot of innings out there, so, I'm relatively comfortable being in the area. Just trying to transfer what I learned the second half last year and right to left this year.
What specifics when you talk about learning? I know you had worked with DK, you had talked and brought that into the year. So specifically when it comes to your body and how you move, what do you want to implement back to left?
Just trying to get good jumps, be a little quicker off the jump. So I started doing that little prep step thing I've talked about a little bit. So just trying to work on that and work on the timing and really just get some game reps in it.
It seems like it's going well, though, because Tony Beasley had told me you surprised him at Pirate City. He goes, I had no idea he was that fast.
Yeah, I don't know where that disrespect comes from. I'm a relatively quick guy, so, I just got to be a little quicker off the jump. So far, I think it's translating pretty well.
What's been your impression working with a guy like Tony Beasley? He brings such great energy every day, but also the mindset he brings as a coach.
Yeah, it's been awesome getting to know him. Really good guy, like you said, good energy, positive, somebody you want to be around. So we've been getting good work in the outfield, and I'm excited for the season with him.
What's it been like seeing some of the new guys as well? A guy like Jake Mangum, a guy like Ryan O'Hearn, who's going to be your counterpart playing right.
Yeah, just getting to know a lot of people. I like playing next to Mangum. He's been in center for most of the time I've been in left, so. I've enjoyed playing next to him, getting to know O'Hearn, and we got a bunch of new faces to get to know.
Why playing next to Mangum? Why do you enjoy it so much?
He's just loud. He helps me out on balls that I may not get a good read on, or he'll be screaming in or screaming back, or he's just always screaming something that helps you out in the corner.
We like to keep him vocal. We like that. But B-Ray, lastly for you here, this defense, there was a lot of questions surrounding the outfield this year with just O'Hearn having to be a more permanent fixture, not knowing how O'Neill was going to shape up in center, you moving back to left. What would your messaging be for how you feel this outfield is shaping up for the season?
I'm excited about it. We've been, getting some good work in. We've been really working hard. And just so far in spring, I think it's looked pretty good. So. We got to play good defense and score a lot of runs.
We're looking forward to just that. Thank you so much, B-Ray. Appreciate you stopping by again. Hey, he's faster than he looks, guys. Come on. No disrespect, Joe.
Yeah, I'm well above average.
Well above average, he said. Spencer, it's great to have you back. Did it feel good to put on the black and gold again this spring?
Yeah, I definitely had fun at the WBC, but I missed the guys, I missed the team, and it's good to be back.
What was that experience like? I mean, tell everybody that you've been there before, but this time around.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. The atmosphere is unmatched. I can only imagine that's what playoff baseball is like. But hopefully we can get that atmosphere in Pittsburgh soon. And, I would do it again if I could.
You were saying that the Venezuelan fans really surprised you. When you try to describe what a WBC crowd is like in that environment, try in your words in the best way to describe that.
Imagine a party 24/7 during the whole game, all 27 outs, and the loudest fans you can imagine, playing drums, having rattlers out there. It's crazy, and they love it there, and it was really fun to play in front of them.
Hey, we need to bring that energy back to PNC Park is what we're talking about. Homering in the same game as one of our fellow Pittsburgh Pirates, O'Neill Cruz. Tell me, how cool was that?
Yeah, it was fun. O'Neill, obviously, having a great spring, and I know he worked really hard in the offseason, and he's showing it. He's a special player, and I was lucky enough to get one out at the same time he did.
Is there going to be a little competition brewing? You think when he comes back, it's going to be homer for homer every game?
I don't know. The Dominican team beat us pretty good, so I think he has that leg up on me, but maybe we'll get the home run competition going.
Spencer, overall, this spring, a little untraditional, having the World Baseball Classic kind of interrupted a bit, but how have you been feeling other than that?
I feel great. Comparing it to my last spring that didn't exist, I'm tenfolds ahead of that. So right now, just being healthy is my main focus, and then just getting my legs back under me and getting back in that competitive flow.
How nice was it to come in a little bit more comfortable maybe this year after having some experience last year? You had said you felt a lot of pressure being the only acquisition last year, all the things weighing on you. So how different was it this spring?
Yeah, I feel great. Now, not just having teammates, but having friends too. It makes a big difference, and when you can see a smiling face that you're familiar with in the breakfast room or in the clubhouse, it definitely helps.
Nick Gonzales was excited to greet some Pirates fans as well, making his way back from the World Baseball Classic. Nicky G, welcome back. First and foremost, how was it to get back in front of the Pirates crowd today?
Yeah, it was great, to be back here with these fans. Obviously, these guys are super important to me, and the season is obviously really important, so to be back here, it's great.
What was your experience at the WBC like? I know we had brief fans earlier telling them, you said anytime they call you back to go, you will go.
Yeah, for sure. That experience for me is once in a lifetime. And if anytime I get a chance to go do that, and for those fans, I'll do it every time. It was just once in a lifetime experience, and I'm glad I did it.
Was there a memory that you'll take away from there, some moment that when you look back, you'll think that was my experience?
Yeah, I think facing Team USA and, that whole environment, sold-out crowd, facing Paul, one of the best pitchers ever, and obviously a friend and teammate and everything, so that's cool, and play alongside some old teammates as well. It was awesome.
What was it like facing Paul? Did you have a game plan going in against him?
Yeah, I tried to put him on play. No, it was awesome, face him, and he was locked in, and I was locked in, and had a good at-bat, and, he obviously did really well against us.
You couldn't give some teammates some tips?
No, I didn't really have anything to say to anybody.
Well, it was exciting to watch you both and have that type of matchup. And anything cool that you experienced at WBC with the crowd and the energy? I know that's been something we've heard rave reviews about, is all of the excitement surrounding it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, win or lose, they were there to support us. After the game in the hotel room, cheering us on. Before the game, cheering us on. Getting there hours early. They were just stand-up people, and I enjoyed it. And that support was definitely felt throughout the clubhouse.
The guys in the booth wanted to know, any tequila shots for them coming their way?
No, I mean, we can get some. We can throw some together for them. I'm sure I can find some. Yeah.
We'll crack his bottle later, but Nick, in general, last season for you, extreme high followed extreme low, and then you got back. You got back to the swing of things. But how would you define how last season went for you?
That's tough. Obviously, breaking your ankle on opening day is not fun. So a little frustrating there, and then, but that's in the past, and I feel like right now I'm in the best spot I've ever been in. I've told that to a few people, and I'm really happy where I'm at right now, and healthy, ready to go, and ready for some playoff baseball in Pittsburgh. So,
what makes you say that you feel like you're the best you've ever been?
I just feel healthy, feel strong, feel confident. Been working with the strength staff, working with, offense, defense, kind of everything, and just trying to gel together a good season and be a good all-around player on every facet of the game. And that's just kind of what we've been working on throughout the offseason from day one, and even from, as soon as I was healthy last year, I'd missed a lot of time, wasn't walking around for about 6 weeks. It was kind of scooting around on a scooter and just kind of picking up, and getting stronger in certain areas where I might have lacked.
Well, I know fans are going to experience a different version of you as well with the jersey this year, number 3. I know you were really passionate with the Cobras number last year about getting that changed immediately. How soon after the season did you make this decision?
Yeah, it was, as soon as a number became available that I had interest in, it was a no-brainer. And I wish I could have done it, earlier and sooner. It just wasn't in the cards. There wasn't a number that I could pick, and, it's not like you can just say, I want this number. Well, there's a list that's retired. There's a list that people have already. And so, yeah, I'm happy to wear number 3. It's nice.
Number 3 this year. It suits you well, Nick. That was such a cool thing you were able to do, and so cool to be able to represent the Pittsburgh Pirates in that way. But, Nick, fans are really curious. We're used to seeing the legendary Nick Gonzales mustache. It's a beard this year. Are you going to keep the beard?
I don't know. We'll see. I think so. I think it'll stay for a little while, but sometimes I don't really like it when I wake up in the morning, and I gotta get cleaned up, and then maybe I'll go mustache at some point. Maybe for May, do mustache May, or maybe I'll do mustache on opening day. I don't know yet. We're gonna see.
We're going to surprise fans. I know they'll be locked in to finding that out. Nick, we're looking forward to seeing you back in some black and gold at PNC Park, and that clutch gene as well. We need to come back. So thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.